If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos.
Aloha, our keto friends. We're very excited to be here, but you know what? I almost didn't do this video today.
Why?
See how my face is kind of red?
Yeah.
Kind of scary. Well, when I started doing cooking videos with Halle Berry, I was like, oh man, Halle is in her 50s and look, she has skin like she's in her 20s, right? So I was like, I need to do something because I never wore any type of like skincare on my face. And so I started doing something called The Secret at St. Croix Skincare. Super nice in Hudson, Wisconsin. And I did The Secret. It's called The Secret. And it took years off my face. I'm gonna do a before after thing on YouTube and everything, so watch for that on my Instagram. But we're gonna make easy keto barbecue sauce today because guess what? I made a stuffed meatloaf. You're gonna wanna see the inside of that in a minute. But we're gonna make the barbecue sauce for it because that's what we want on it. So what you need is a pot, and we're gonna turn this on, okay Kai?
Yeah.
And we're gonna use 1.5 cups of tomato sauce. And I usually try to get it in a glass jar, but this is what I have. So Kai, can you dump that on in there? The whole thing, okay? I'll switch sides with you. And you're gonna want 1 cup of beef broth. And if you make your own, kudos to you, but I didn't this week. So I have Kettle and Fire brand. It saves me so much time. And it's just like quality broth that you don't have to make yourself. I'm gonna use a cup of that. Ooh, we missed some of it. That's all right. There we go, stir that on up. And then we're gonna use apple cider vinegar, and we're gonna use 2 tablespoons of that. This is such an easy barbecue sauce, but it's oh so delicious. All right, and then we want a little bit of sweetness. You could use some stevia glycerite or use Swerve. I use the Swerve confectioners, and we're gonna use 3 tablespoons of that. You can use a little bit more if you want a sweeter barbecue sauce. And then I'm gonna use Redmond garlic salt. Now, when you use garlic salt and onion salt, you wanna be careful because a lot of them have fillers. Redmond does not, and that's why we love it. So I'm going to put about 1/2 teaspoon of the garlic salt in there. Oh, and our puppy's by our feet, I hear. And 1/2 teaspoon of the onion salt in there, okay? And what's really cool is Redmond is doing a special Maria smoked salt because I love smoked salt, but it's not out yet. But watch for it because when that comes, that's what we're going to use. But since we don't have smoked salt from Redmond yet, I'm going to use a little bit of liquid smoke, which is just liquid smoke concentrate, okay? So I'm going to use about 1/2 teaspoon of that on in there. And this is going to be basically your barbecue sauce. Now, I let it simmer for about 45 minutes. And I know that takes a long time. But while that simmers, you make the meatloaf, and this meatloaf is absolutely amazing. You can find this recipe on my blog, mariamindbodyhealth.com. We have some finished barbecue sauce right here. Careful, let's keep that on in there, right? And here I have my cast iron bread loaf pan, or meatloaf pan, and I'm gonna take this on out. And it's plenty cool because I had it in there out of the oven for a while. And this is the delicious meatloaf. And now I need to wash my hands somehow. Ah, where did it go? You're quiet today. Yeah, you're quiet. So let's see. Now I'm going to just baste this on the top of it. And it's barbecue stuffed meatloaf, which is just so delicious.
It's bubbling.
It's bubbling, that's what we want. But try to keep it down in there, okay? Cutie pie. And I'll just slice a couple in. I don't know if it'll be right on the ends. Oh yeah, there it is. You can see that this is filled with cheesy goodness. So this is not a dairy-free meatloaf, but it is oh so delicious. I do have plenty of dairy-free meatloafs. But that is how you make easy barbecue sauce. Just let it simmer, and then you can have it, we're gonna turn this down a bit. Store it in an airtight container in the fridge for up to 7 days if it lasts that long, but it tastes good on barbecue chicken, it tastes good on a burger, on meatloaf, just about anything. So we hope that you enjoy it and teach your kids to cook, right?
Yep.
Mahalo.
Sharing is caring. Share this video with your friends.